Hey guys, welcome to my 2026 adventure series, and this year I'm going to title it Ride Obsession because I'm obsessed with this. If I could do this every year I would. I'm getting up there, but hey man, this is going to be my longest ride. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to start off, actually I'll do a little walk around, get you guys familiar with where I'm at, and tell you why I have my shirt on my head, because my ears get burned, and it's hot. So let's do that walk around, and there's a lot of things planned. So let's get with it. You can see my little environment. Hey, you guys feel that heat? I mean, man, look at that sun. I will get a shade later. Just tilt that back up. Shade will eventually engulf me over here. My tent will be over there. So that'll work out just fine for me. And when I come out to the desert in summer, and I don't have air conditioning, it's not working in the truck. The DRZ. My display table. And that's my display. And we're going to do a gear review on that. This is me. This is my life right now for the next hour. Hey, it's working good. I mean, I don't have a breeze right now, but once in a while I get a breeze through there, and it's like, I might even take a nap. So anyways, lots of things to talk about today. But I'm going to wait an hour. Meanwhile, I'm going to make some more notes. Maybe take a nap. I'll see you guys later. Hey, I got a board just kind of sitting over there, so let's just go ahead and we'll take a look at the bike. We'll see what I've been up to as far as any more updates on getting the bike prepared for the trip. And so let me get the camera here. We'll walk around. You know, the typical hand guards, you know, things that we've already covered. Basically, you know, I'm running the, you know, this is my power source, which is keyed. That's all I need. Camera mounts front and back. Other places. I'm going to be running a Garmin XT. I was going to go with the newer one, but you know, the XT is working fine. It's, you know, if you're familiar with these, it's the connection here that fails. It failed on me in 2021 in South Dakota, and then it failed on me again in 2023, and so I bought a new harness. It seems to be working. Plus I have the backup plug that goes in the back. I could just run off a different power source, and I should be fine. And I'm going to go with a, you guys are going to laugh at me with this one. I had an old Garmin, a Map 78 or something. I forget what it was. I got it. It might even be in here. But I'm going to take it as a backup. And this thing is like, it's not quite analog, but it kind of is like analog. It's really old school, but it works great. It's the one in part 20 of my 2020 ride where I was coming down Imogene Pass. I went through a water crossing, and I had to hit a rock to get up out of there, and I did. That thing apparently flew off, and I didn't realize it, and into the stream, and never seen it again. So I ended up in a town, Melrose? I ended up some town in Colorado there, and I had to stay in a motel room for a couple of days, had to order a new one. And, you know, it works. It got me, that whole route worked well. Then 2021, I went up to the XT, which is far superior, and I imagine the ones I got now are amazing. But I'm going to purchase an inReach. They're not cheap. I'm not going to spend money on a, you know, an XT3 or whatever the newest one is, and then turn around and buy an inReach. And I'm thinking with the inReach even, I'm looking at, I think it's called Zeusk. And so I'm looking at alternatives. I've got to check, make sure there's insurance. There's other things I have to find out and compare. The big difference with Zolo, maybe it's Zolo, is that there's no messaging. It's just an emergency beacon. That's it. But see, I don't know how they're able to respond back that they even got the signal. So I have to look into this. The chances I'll go with an inReach, which I've never used before, but I think on this trip I should probably be smart at my age and the dumb things I do. Maybe I should use one this time. Anyway, so that's that. Get back over here. So that's the only electronics was this. And this, the tail rack, got that. But something I had talked about previously, and I've been trying to kind of figure it out, what I want to do, is this skid plate. This is a Suzuki factory skid plate. I really like it. And the reason I like it is because it bolts to the side, both sides, and not the bottom. The bottom's smooth. So if you have bolts, bolting, or screws, whatever, through the bottom, they get all boogered up, and pretty soon you can't even get them out. Another thing is, I didn't like that because they had openings where when you drained oil, it would get all over the place. Even though if you try to funnel it out, it was just messy to work with. I would rather pull the skid plate off when I change my oil, and this makes it so much more convenient, but it did not come with protection for the water pump. And so this is what you see here. It's modified. It's not the prettiest thing, but I'm looking for function. I want this to protect my water pump because there's a few things here that I realize, and all you guys realize, you need to protect yourself with the right gear, and you need to protect your bike because they're both important, and they both can take you out. So I wanted to make sure that was taken care of. So I got the SW Motec bars. Now, other companies make bars that come up higher, and they're better for protection, but I purposely went with these because I want to go with these side bags. I love these side bags. I started using these on my Himalayan when I did a Florida trip, and man, I'll never use a tank bag again. Not after using these. These things, there's two of them, not just one, and they hold a lot. I really like them. They might take a little impact. They're not too bad, but this will take most of the impact. Radiator problems with these bikes, and I forgot who the channel. He's pretty popular. Something Rock. I'm sorry, man, I butchered it up. I will find that, and I'll let you know who it is. But he ended up laying his, I don't even think he was moving, or he was just going real slow, and he dropped the bike, and it trashed his radiator. And there was the plastics here, there's no protection at all for this radiator. It hits, and if it does damage, you're screwed. So I wanted to protect the radiator, so I made the investment here, and I made the investment, I think this is Flatland, no, this Imperior. So I got the, of course, black, keep it match. I got the radiator protector. So between the two of them, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be safe. And I'm going to crash, guys. I mean, the problem with crashing, and I've crashed a lot. I do it quite often, whether I like it or not. But the problem with crashing is most of the time you don't get it on video. It's like, how do you plan that? You know? And now this leads me to the gas tank problem. What in the world am I thinking going with stock gas tank? What are you thinking, Dan? You're only going to get maybe 130 miles. And I tell you, man, with my experience doing these routes over the years, I try to stay around 220, 240. 240 is comfortable on range. And I'm going to get 130 on this. So 2.3, I do not want to invest $350 by the time it gets shipped to you. $400 to get a gallon of gas. The reason, there's more than that too. I don't want to invest in that, and then next year they come out with a 4 gallon. And then I'm stuck paying for the 3.3 and I want the 4. I'll wait it out. I'll wait it out and see if something develops for my next trip. Yeah, I'm 72, man. I plan on doing this until 82. We'll see. We'll see. So basically, yeah, gas bag. And I've got that over there. We will go over that when I do gear review. One more thing I want to point out real quick. One of the things I really am glad I did is the ECU flash on this bike. And I'll tell you, with my, I forgot there's 5 things they do in the flash. But I remember they take off all limiters, so you're not factory limited. They took care of the jerky low RPM jerk that it had, smoothed that out, and my settings for my throttle response, A, B, C mode. C is fine for rain, and that's a comfortable. I don't know. I don't even use C cruising. I like B. With this ECU flash with B, I've got a lot of pep, man. It's perfect, feels great. And with A, we're gonna find out here when I do some riding. A's radical. I mean, it's there, it's right there. But what really makes this work well for me is I went from a 15-tooth front sprocket. I went down to a 14. So I've got extra low grunt. And that's what I want. I wanted the torque and the grunt low end for climbing. It's something that I noticed riding over the years. I'm not going to get those freeway speeds. I mean, I can. My top end, I don't know what it's going to be, but my comfortable range is probably going to be 65, 60 instead of 65, 70. The bike would do 70, 75. Before I did this. Now I just did this last week, so I don't have much experience with the lower torque, the lower ratio, but I'm going to appreciate it on the trails. And you know something? When I'm doing cross country and I hit roads, I'm in no hurry. This trip's going to take me a while. This is going to be, holy cow, at least 24 states. It's going to be a minimum of 10,000 miles. I plan on leaving. I'm looking at the 2nd or 3rd week of June. I'm about 4 weeks off. If I come back in mid-September, whenever, I got time. The reason I'm waiting so long to take off is snow melt. I'm going to be up into the higher elevations in California, as well as Oregon, Washington State, and Idaho. So I want to make sure that I wait as long as I can to hit the trail. And we're going to talk more about that. My starting. We'll go through that a little bit later on. But yeah. Where's my truck? I'll find it. Well, it's a good place getting a beating. Oh, there it is. That's it.